YouTube, it's Erin, and I am the Handbag Housewife, and I'm back again with another video. Today's video is going to be my Saint Laurent collection video. As promised, I had several of you say that you did want to see an updated collection after my recent spending spree. I have sold several bags to acquire several bags, and you're going to get to see the fruits of my labor today. I have 14 pieces to show you, 11 bags and 3 small leather goods, and I am super pumped. So I went ahead and took off my cardigan because I knew it was going to get hot in here. So without further ado, I'm going to start off with one of my collage bags. The first collage bag I want to show you is in the color Seaweed. I believe this is a lambskin leather, although I have gotten conflicting information on it. This is the newer style where the Saint Laurent plaque or plate or logo is up higher than on the previous version. You see I've got a little guest here in the video. That's Chewy, short for Chewy Baka. I thought I'd go ahead and pull out my other collage bag. That's this one. This is in the color Rouge Legion, so I could illustrate the difference. He's just getting in all the spots so you can see him. So I could illustrate the difference between these two bags. Do you see the placement of the monogram is lower here than it is here? Most people prefer the one on this side, and I think I probably do too, but I really do love both of these. I love the color of the Rouge Legion. I think it is a stunning color. It's sort of a purpley burgundy color, and it's coming off lighter on camera. This is the true color of the Rouge Legion when I back it up like this. I think when you get closer to the light, it really blows out the color, and that's why when you get closer, they get lighter, particularly this bag. Next, I'm going to cover my puffer bags. I have 3 of these bags now. This is the first one that I acquired, and I got it from Jessa's Closet. She is a great source for Saint Laurent, for Prada, for Dior, for Gucci. I bought this bag and the Gucci bag from her for well below retail price. This is in the color Dark Honey, sometimes Miel, M-I-E-L. But Dark Honey is an apt name for this particular handbag. I think it is just a beautiful shade, and I would almost describe it as a cognac type color. The lambskin on this bag is super soft. It doesn't have much structure. I actually have organizers on the way for my small Lulu puffer bags like this one. And as soon as I get them, I'll let you know what I think. And if I like them, I will recommend them. But we have yet to see whether I will like them or not. The next small Lulu puffer I want to show you is this one. And this is in the color Crema Soft with the antiqued silver hardware. The last bag had the antique bronze hardware. This bag is stunning. I would say that it is a grayish color of white, and I got this on a website that I've been sharing with you if you want to know, but their prices are a little below retail still, and they can offer you 10 or 15 or maybe even 20% off coupons depending on who you get when you call. At least 10% if you sign up for email or you're a new customer, that is. But that is the second of my Lulu puffer bags. My third Lulu puffer bag is in the color Red Opium. This is the true color back here. It's really the color of red roses. And again, it has the antique bronze hardware, which I consider an antique gold, but I think they call it antique bronze. These are just so soft and smooshy. You don't have to have an organizer for them if you don't carry anything very heavy, but because they don't have a center pocket that is sewn into the lining, they don't have anything to support the base if you do weigh your bag down. I will tell you, I can get Diet Dr. Pepper bottles in these, which is fantastic. So I wouldn't say they're a great movie theater bag because I'd worry about getting like grease on them and the lambskin getting a grease spot from popcorn, but they are definitely great if I'm running a quick errand and I need a drink. Handy. And of course, if you can get a Diet Dr. Pepper bottle in there, you can get a water bottle in there too. So next, let's move to my Lulu bags. I have 4 Lulu bags and 3 of them are in the small size. The first one is in the color Dark Beige. I do not think this is dark at all. I think this is more just beige or taupe, but they call it dark beige. The color is coming off very true to color, so you can see it's pretty light, just a little darker than a cream bag, in fact. Let me grab a cream bag. This one is the bag I got from Simbono. It was just the closest thing to me. It's the Amelia bag, and I believe it's called Ivory Mock Croc. And you can see this dark beige color is very light in comparison to the ivory. It's of course darker, but it is very light in comparison to most any other color I have. The next small Lulu I want to show you is this beautiful one in the sea turquoise. Originally, I did not buy this bag when I saw it. I thought it was very pretty, but I wasn't sure about the color. And I have to say, I'm so glad I took the leap. I had a 20% off coupon, and the bag was priced, I think, at $22.90, which was almost $1,000. Well, no, I think around $800 below retail. And so with the coupon, it brought it down to $18.32, which is a steal of a deal for a small Lulu these days. It is hard to find one for under $2,000, that's for sure. And it's getting hard to find one for under $3,000 since most of the time Saint Laurent is excluded from coupons. But that is the beautiful sea turquoise Saint Laurent small Lulu. Isn't she stunning? My final small Lulu I'm actually using today and yesterday. I may switch out of it today. I'm trying to switch most every day, but this bag is in the color Earth Gray. And I got this quite a while ago. There was a website called Orchard Mile. It's still around, but it used to be that you could get, I think, 10% off your first purchase, and you'd also earn rewards. You could buy Saint Laurent through there. And so I got a good deal on this because of that. I have to tell you though, when I got this shipped to me direct from them, it came direct from Saint Laurent. And the first 2 times they shipped it with the chains loose, which left dents on the leather. And so the 3rd time was sort of a charm. That was this time. And it came with the chains wrapped, but there's just this small little defect, and it's not that bad because I'm having a hard time finding it now, but it's right here. It's just a little bump. You guys know I'm pretty particular, but by the time I got this one and it was the 3rd one, I thought I'm just keeping it. It is a beautiful bag, and as I use it, it's going to get more little wrinkles and crinkles, and that's going to become less noticeable. And now when I got it out to use it, after not using it for maybe a year or maybe a little more, I really didn't even notice where it was. Like, I had to look for it. So I think sometimes I'm a little bit too hard on these bags, like with how picky I am, because I'm just OCD type A personality, and I want to make sure I get the best one, especially when you're spending Saint Laurent kind of money. And sometimes you just have to let go a little bit. Now, I did contact Orchard Mile or Saint Laurent at that time, and I think they gave me 10% off for this because they were tired of dealing with me. I'm not the funnest customer whenever it's not in perfect shape. So that was the last of my small Lulus. I have this one additional Lulu in the toy size, and this is in the color Light Natural. And I like the toy size because the strap is detachable. I find it holds almost as much as a Cassie 19. I have the older style strap on mine, which means that this bottom section here is detachable, and you can make a wristlet out of it, which I have never done. I find the strap to be very comfortable. The layout of this bag is just like the bigger version. The old style had a slip pocket right here. I think they took that away for the newer version. But I feel like this bag, if you put a chain on it, and this chain is short, it wouldn't be long enough for a shoulder carry, but it's really good for dangle length. If I want to use the leather strap and dress up the bag a bit, or use it as a crook of the arm style bag. This came from Nextfashion, and once again, Paul makes beautiful chains. I would recommend them highly. I'll link his website down below. I think that this chain's called the Dashing Rolo chain, and I think it's gorgeous with this bag. And the hardware is an antique nickel, but I did get one that isn't quite as antiqued. That can vary depending on bag to bag. And my Saint Laurent bags that have silver hardware are all pretty shiny, not very blackened, except for this one. It's a little darker, I think. Hold on. Well, I can't see. Yeah, I think this one's a little darker than this one is in terms of the hardware. But then when the light shines on it, I'm not so sure. But this is my Toy Lulu size toy in the light natural color. So now we're done with the Lulus. All we have left are my Lou camera bags and my small leather goods. I have 2 Lou camera bags. These camera bags are amazing, and I modified mine just a little bit. I got a little ring, which you can see here. You can get these all over the place on Etsy. I think mine may be from Motto. And I attached the tassel that way because the tassels on these bags are attached loosely to the strap. So when you pick the strap up, the tassel may be in the middle and then drop to the left or to the right, depending on what side's closer to the tassel. And I didn't really like that. So I found a way to hook it to the D-ring that the strap is permanently attached to. So it's always on the side of my body facing back because I wear my bags on the right hip. If you have the tassel on this side, it swings a lot more, and I don't like that. I also like just being able to remove it because sometimes you just don't want a tassel, you know? This bag is the Lou camera bag in the color Dusty Gray with the antique gold hardware. You may be noticing that I buy all of my bags with the antique gold hardware versus the shiny gold. I really prefer the antique gold much more than the shiny gold. And then of course I like the silver as well. I have stayed away from the black hardware because I have heard it chips. And the same thing is true with Coach, and I just don't want to deal with that, especially on expensive handbags. This is in the color black. I got this one from Saks. I got an amazing deal. I think it was like $600. Once again, it came in a box with no padding and it had some dents in it, and I contacted them and they gave me an additional discount, which was amazing, and I was able to rub out the dents. I don't really think you can notice them anymore. This is a stunning bag. You all may notice that there's a trend. If I get something and it is damaged because of how it was packaged, I take pictures and I make sure to let the retailer know that I'm not happy with that. They should treat these items better. And most often they offer some sort of compensation for that. And I think that that's fair, because if you have to spend your time fixing something that they broke that could have been avoided, and you didn't buy it that way, it's not like you went to the store, found this item, picked it up and bought it with dents in it, then I think it's fair if they give you something for your trouble if you decide you want to keep the item. And in this case, it was definitely worth it. So that is the last of my Saint Laurent handbags, unless you count a mini modified bag as a handbag. And when I say mini modified, I'm talking about this card holder. This is the monogram quilted card holder, and it does have gold hardware. It is the shiny yellow gold, which I don't love on Saint Laurent, but it's okay for me as long as the chain isn't the super yellow gold. And this chain is a Louis Vuitton gold, which I really like. And so the way I got that chain to stay in that wallet is I punched a couple holes in this hotel key card that we were no longer using, and then I attached the Louis Vuitton chain to those holes. I did want to tell you I have all of the credit cards and insurance cards and my license that I use. I was able to fit all of what I put in 2 key clays and a card holder, or my zippy coin purse and a card holder, or my fragments card case and another card holder. All of that fits easily in here with no straining on the sides. And by the way, I was able to get the wrinkles and crinkles out of the sides that I showed you in my unboxing video with just a little bit of steam from my steamer, and I reshaped it, and then I closed it with a silica packet inside, and all is good now. And they did send me, once again, a $75 gift card, which I'm gonna use on some Estee Lauder face cream that I need anyway. So that kind of discounted this item in a way. Bloomingdale's can't discount Saint Laurent. So one way around that is they can give you an Icon gift card, and that's what they did. The last two items I have in my Saint Laurent collection are these two card holders. I've had a chance to use both of these. The one that I just showed you I haven't used yet, but I loaded her up and she's gonna be used today. But I love both of these. This one is fantastic. It holds 5 cards, 2 on each side, 1 in the middle. I don't have much trouble getting stuff out, even right from the very beginning. I don't think it's really going to stretch out much, but whenever I have all 5 cards loaded, sometimes I have to pull a little hard to get one out, but I like that. It feels secure, and the feeling of this pebbled leather is amazing. I really love Saint Laurent. This is the Fragments card holder, and I wanted this one because of the zipper. I feel like this offers me a place to put coins and an extra stack of cards, thus making it so where I can just carry this with maybe that other card holder I just showed you, or my K Facette card holder, or maybe just this. This would be awesome if I was carrying a very, very small bag and I didn't need all my cards with me, because I could still carry a bunch of them in this. I don't seem to have trouble getting them in and out of these pockets. These are a little looser, I would say, than the black card holder I just showed you, but not much. I mean, sometimes if one gets stuck down in there pretty far, it's a little tough to get out, but not too bad. The inside's all lined in leather. I'm so glad I took the plunge and bought some new small leather goods. My key clay from Louis Vuitton, I just don't want to wear those out. I love those so much. And my little zippy coin purse. And so these 3 that I got, they have just been giving me a lot of joy to use. So that is my entire Saint Laurent handbag collection and all of my small leather goods as well. I hope you've enjoyed this video. If you did, please give me a big thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, what are you waiting for? Do it and ring the notification bell so that you are notified of future exciting content such as this. Also, go find me on Instagram. The name there is the same. It's the @ then the handbag housewife, all lowercase. You can DM me there, or you can email me at thehandbaghousewife@gmail.com. If I don't hear from you, I hope to see you again real soon. Take care and have a fabulous day. Bye.